It's me, Laura. I'm having a bad time at the moment. I can't give anyone any advice. And I'm not taking advice either, because that just messes me up. If I take advice from others, the best person to listen to is myself, I think, because I know what's best for me. Well, I think I do. But the thing is, I don't really care anymore. That's how bad it's got. I don't really care about anything or even anyone. It's terrible, isn't it? People say, oh, it gets better, or life gets better. No, that's not always true. In fact, it's usually not true. Once your life is crap, it usually stays that way. It's very difficult to get out of certain situations. Actually, quite impossible. And it all boils down to money, basically, at the end of the day. Yeah, money is the root of all evil. Because the people that have the money don't help the people that don't have the money. And that's what it's all about. I'm not asking for handouts or anything. I haven't got a Patreon account. It's not worth it anyway. I haven't got enough subscribers. I think YouTube are playing funny games with me. Recently I had a couple of new subscribers, but it didn't move. The figure just stayed the same. So I don't know what's up there. I used to get at least one subscriber a week, but now it's just stopped at a number. And I was doing a video recently where I was complaining about this, and this man made lots of posts on my video, in the comments section. But I didn't understand anything he's saying, and I said to him, I'm sorry, but I've got a bad memory, and I suffer with brain fog, and what you're telling me to do is too complex for me to do, because I can't take in new information, and I don't like change. I've got adjustment disorder, amongst other things, that's newly diagnosed. I've known I've had something like that for a long time. I don't like change. Small changes even can put me out of kilter, and I can start panicking. It's a difficult life, having mental health problems, including borderline personality disorder, and there's still a lot of stigma towards people with this condition. I don't know what I'm meant to be looking at. Someone said to me, look directly at the camera, so it must be my thing up there, my webcam. It's just weird. I'd rather look at me talking, but I have to look at the camera. The man I live with is a real misery guts, and as he's getting older, he's becoming more so. Just moans all the time. Moans at me. It's not a life. I'm not allowed to talk now. If I start talking, he tells me to shut up. So who do I talk to? No one. And I was friendly with someone, and all of a sudden they've disappeared. I can't find them. Maybe they're too ill. No, they've got a health problem. I thought, oh, have I upset her in some way? And I didn't think of YouTube as like a platform to make friends. But when I first started doing it, I had this stupid idea that I might make friends. And that's one reason I did it. The other reason was I was bored. And the other reason was I felt invisible. I felt like a non-person. I still feel like a non-person. I had that feeling years ago. I was still walking down the high street and no one was looking at me. And I had this horrible feeling that I was invisible. I really did feel invisible for quite a while. Yeah, so during the day, when he's not about, or when he is about, but I'm upstairs, say, and he's down here, I often, not every day, but often I have conversations with myself because I'm so lonely. People might say, oh, she's looking for self-pity. Yeah, actually, that's what I want more than advice. I know it sounds strange, but I prefer pity to advice any day. I don't want to give anyone giving me advice. I can't walk properly. I have trouble walking. I can't get off a bus. But don't mention me going somewhere far, because I can't. And the nearest places are like 2 high streets. One's rubbish and one's alright. But there's nothing there really, just some shops and restaurants. Nothing exciting. And I'm always worried that I'm going to have a fall when I go out. And so I mainly just go out with my partner, like once a week now, for a few hours just to do the shopping. And it's boring. Yeah, it's boring. And I try and make videos, but I can't use my imagination much at the moment, so I'm using old prompts. It does sometimes take a long time to get the pictures I want. It's easy, anyone could do it. You don't have to have a special skill. I think maybe with the prompts. Yeah, maybe with the prompts. Yeah, I've got a book with all details and stuff in it. Artist names, styles, textures, colours, unusual colours. Really unusual colours. Aesthetics, I think that's what you call it. And all things like that, and other bizarre things. I like to make bizarre videos, but I haven't made any recently, I don't think. The horror film was quite good. I think one person commented, or 2 maybe, I don't know. I don't get enough comments. I see smaller channels that started after me on their way to catching me up. I get a bit angry actually. And they might have a mental health condition too, but they've got one that's acceptable. Unfortunately, I've got one that's not acceptable. It's not acceptable to have borderline personality disorder. There's a lot of I've seen a lot of YouTube channels where they talk really badly about people like me with my condition, mainly women, because it's mainly women that get it. No, there's probably a lot of men as well, but they're more likely to be diagnosed with something else. There's probably just the same amount of men that get it as well. But yeah, some people talk horribly about their experiences with women with borderline personality disorder, but I reckon a lot of these have got narcissistic personality disorder as well. Yeah, that's what I think. Because I've been able to hold on to a relationship for 30 years. He hasn't left. No. But it's I think it's a relationship of convenience, codependent, because we both drink. I'll be honest about that now. I don't care who's watching. I drink every night now. I thought today I won't drink, but then I got really miserable. So I suppose I'm addicted again to alcohol. I don't get drunk though. And I don't know, I think I'll be able to stop on my own. I've never found it difficult to stop if I put my mind to it. So I'm not worrying about it too much at the moment. I'm not drinking really heavily. It's every night and it's too much for me. Might not be too much for some people, but it's too much for me. My partner's got hives. Roy's had it for weeks now. And he's getting really frustrated with it. It's really itchy. And I have to put this cream on him. And I think he started to cry actually earlier. He can't even have a blood test to see what's causing it. It might not even be hives. It might be something worse. Well, hives is bad in itself, isn't it? But I don't know what it is. It's worrying us both. It's nothing contagious. No. I just hope his liver's working alright. Just I think drinking alcohol can bring you out in certain types of rashes. So it's ridiculous. Still can't have a blood test in our area unless it's really important. Like maybe someone who's got cancer or something. But, yeah. I can't do a positive video at the moment. I know I go through my phases where I'm like a different person. It's true, I'm very changeable. Not just my moods, but my general personality, my likes, my dislikes, etc. I might love someone one day and hate them the next. That's normal for me. Identity problems. Yeah, I don't know if I'm a good person or a bad person. I think I said that in another video. Yeah, I repeat myself a lot. I've got a bad memory. And then I've got a very limited life. So obviously I'm going to repeat myself a lot. Because really I've got nothing to talk about. I think when I talked about my cat a couple of days ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago, something like that, I think some people unsubscribed. But I was just being truthful. I wasn't trying to frighten anyone or say anything distasteful. I did put a warning. I mean, I've watched much worse videos of me talking about what my cat does. So I thought that was ridiculous. And some people were fickle. They're like, alright, I might say I love someone one day and hate them the next, but I'm still, if we're friends, I'm still their friend. You know. People tend to break off friendships with me, and I never know why. I never get the reason. They just seem to disappear off the face of the earth. There's not much I can do about it. I've only had one friend that's been faithful all my life, and we don't see each other often. She's got a mental health problem as well, so she's got her own things to battle with. Sometimes I say I'm lonely, but then I think I'd find it, I find it difficult putting up with him. I don't know what it'd be like if I had a friend, a close friend. I used to like having close friends, but now I'm different. I like my own company. But then I moan that I'm lonely, so I can't win, can I? Bought some tops today in a charity shop. I got 3 for £7.20, which I think was good. I'm not going to stand up and show you this. It's more like a dress, really. I'm wearing it over my pyjama bottoms. If I go out, I wear it over jeans. I don't show my legs, because I have to wear a splint, and I don't want people to see it. Yeah. It's not very attractive. I've still got a temporary one. Well, it's the second temporary one. I still use my first one, but it's really dirty. I don't know how to clean the sponge on it. I don't know how to clean it. I'll wear that. If I'm going to the doctors or anything, I wear my, yeah. Sorry, it's just a useless fucking notification. Sorry, I'm in a foul mood. I hope you like that. It wasn't acting. I was really angry when I heard that, because I know it's not going to be from anyone. I hate this phone as well. No, Filmora. F off. Yeah, I'm going to publish this video so you can see what I'm like. I'm not a very nice person. Alright then. Oh, you should be grateful. No, I'm not grateful. I'm coming towards the end of my life because I don't think I've got a lot of years left. And I don't see why I should be grateful. I'm living with a misery guts. Even if I walked around naked, he wouldn't notice me. He would not notice me. It's miserable. We can't talk about anything unless he instigates the conversation, which is rare. Usually, we just sit in silence. That isn't a life. I'm sorry. And not going out, meeting anyone, meeting any family or anyone is miserable. So I think I've got a right to moan. I hope you like this video. If you agree with me, tell me. I don't want any advice from anyone, alright? I don't need it. It's not going to help me. It's not going to mend my foot. It's not going to mend my foot, alright? If you can mend my foot, then I'll listen to you. Alright then, bye.